I tried to get on earlier, but the time escaped me. I don't know why, but suddenly it's 9:47. I'm like, I don't know where the time went. I don't know where it went. Yes, my hair is out today because I'm combing it out. I posted all on social media my new hairs. I haven't decided what to do with the next step yet, but I'm just like, you're gonna see it wild today. Sorry, kids. It's a little wild today. We haven't done anything with it yet. Working on it. We are working on hello. Mrs. Doubtfire. Always makes me laugh. Hello, everybody. Welcome. JLJ this morning. It is the morning. I believe so. Of course, I'm setting everything up. Come on in. The water's fine. 8:47 a.m. on the U.S. West Coast. That's how it says I'm selling myself. I'm selling myself. I am. All of me. Every part of me. I'm selling it. Why not? Let's see. I was like, that's funny. Terry Govea just said something to me. I was laughing. Good morning. Come on in. Good morning. Oh, nobody's here yet. Nobody's here yet. It's me and my fro. It's Matt. I know, right? It's totally fro-tastic. I'm combing my hair out right now, and I'm gonna do something with it next. I just haven't done anything yet. But Matt, this is your man in the morning. Unplugged. It's James Lott Jr. Unplugged. We are. I'm gonna tame it later. Right now, I'm just kind of whatever, folks, with it. We're going with it. So you're the first person in, Matt. How are you this morning, or for you this afternoon, or close to this afternoon? For you. Hey, MJ. Good morning, or good afternoon, wherever you are. For me, it's still morning. Oh, funny. Okay, did that. Live chat's up. Okay, it's the right one. There's a thing called top chat and live chat. And top chat doesn't show everything. I don't know how they choose which ones to show when it comes to top chat. I was like, I'll be the choice to use my top people. They don't tell you that. So I moved to live chat. I can see all of you. JLJ this morning. My phone temporarily died. Oh yeah. I hate when that happens. Do you need a new phone? Matt, is it time for a new phone? Are you fighting it? I always fight it, and then my phone says you can't work no more, and that's just it. It's all James. You fought it long enough, and that's just it. You can keep fighting it, but you can't no more. You can run, but you can't hide. That's what all my phones do. And then I don't have to get a phone. I have the iPhone 13 Pro Max, and of course the 14 just came out. Oh well, it's fine. It's fine, dandy enough. But isn't the hair crazy every day? It's like right now, it's just I combed it out. Yeah, that was it. I combed it out. I'm showcasing my hair. I'm like, hair is beautiful. If you have hair, no matter what kind you have, you should not be ashamed. I used to be ashamed of this hair, so I'm debunking all that. No more shame. My hair is my hair. Sometimes I would shave, sometimes I have it back, sometimes I have it curly. Hair is just hair. It's hair, right? Who gives a fuck? It's hair. I'm not gonna be ashamed of my hair. It's the hair I got. This is the hair I got. My actually hair is soft. It's soft and luxurious. It's beautiful. And black hair is beautiful also. Like, should I say that? This is the hair my parents gave me. And it moves. And like I said, I haven't had this much hair in years, and so it's kind of strange anyway. But I have some grays coming in, but mostly it's not that gray. Look at it, it's actually hanging in there. Not that gray. It's working it out. Well, thank you, MJ. Hi, Tracy Stevens. Good morning, folks. Come on in. It's my girl Michelle Stafford's birthday. Woo! I've known Michelle 7 years. Michelle Stafford, of course, plays Phyllis on The Young and the Restless. You may also know her as the original Nina on General Hospital. She is wonderful. She is, again, one who's love and light and all things lovely. I love Michelle. She's a true friend to me. Yeah, she's the bomb. So happy birthday to Miss Michelle. Happy here for the hair. That's what Jerry, I know Jerry liked the hair. It's just, I combed it out. So I haven't done anything with it. Yes, my brush. And I was brushing it out. I posted that picture online. Everybody's just gagging online. I'm like, you should gag online. I was gonna cover it up. And I'm like, why am I covering it up? It's beautiful hair. Oh, Judy, you're back. I know you weren't here. I know you weren't here yesterday morning. I was like, MJ, as long as my kid, you're like, girl, MJ, I understand. But my hair is thick and coarse, and it totally makes me cuss at it. But I would still love my hair. I'm still gonna love it. It can't help being bad sometimes, MJ. My hair's bad. Your hair's bad sometimes. You can't help it. It can't help it. It's hair. So yes, but welcome back, Judy. Judy. What was I gonna say? So of course I said the title of this is I'm selling myself. So again, I have 3 events. Everybody say hello to Jeremy, please. He has hair too. I think yours is probably braided right now. But I have 3 events coming up. One on the 17th. So that's coming up this weekend. There's still slots for that one. Judy, you're gonna be there for that one. But so if you guys have not heard, try to play with it. That's so funny. So you guys, if you weren't here yesterday, you know what's going on. I have 2 Zoom events in October. I released the dates, the 8th and the Halloween edition on the 30th. Sign up now and you get it for $15. I signed up some people yesterday. It's gonna be a lot of fun. So on both events, you get $15 each because you're here in the chat room now. Sign up the way the ways to sign up are in my little thing here. I can tell you how to sign up again. PayPal, CashAPP, whatever. Get your spots. People are already signed up for both events. But the one on the 30th you want to go to. And people are signing up because I'm gonna show you guys a little sneak peek, you guys. A little sneak peek. So Jeremy, if you're still on here, get ready for this. So on October 30th is our Halloween private Zoom. And if you've not seen pictures of me and my mother, we're twins. Look just like. But for Halloween, I'm going in drag as my mother. And so it's going to be I've been dragging you. It's going to be very interesting. So you want to come just to see that. The hair came in. This is the hair my mother has for real. And she wears a headband. I went on Amazon and found it. I'll be wearing this. So I'm giving you a little sneak peek, you guys. The hair came in. The hair came in. It's so close to her color. She wears burgundy braids. So I'm telling you, you want to sign up for the 30th. This is just, I'm going to shave my goatee off, put this wig on. It's going to be crazy talk. So the hair came yesterday. I'll list it over here. It's over here. It came in. I'm telling you, it's going to be fun. So sign up now, get your spot. That's my mom's color. She always colors her hair that color. And she has the braids. And so I'm gonna get one of her blouses, everything. It's gonna be so much fun. So it is gonna be cute, you guys. You're gonna want to join. So yes, pray for fall too. The color is good for fall, isn't it, Nikisha? So the hair has arrived. The hair has arrived. I was like, Amazon has everything. Amazon has everything. So my mother, if you don't do your braids, just borrow my wig. My mother does literally have this all the time. That's so funny. So the hair came in. The hair came in. over there. The hair's heavy. So I'm trying to get the hair's heavy. Good morning, King Clark, Mel, Nikisha, Sugarless, Ocean Sugarless. So yeah, so the hair came in. So the hair's sitting over there. So if you haven't signed up, you can sign up now. $15. I'll process you now. Come on through. Let's do this. Let's get started. Because people are watching. They want to see if my events are successful. The first one was successful. This one Saturday is going to be successful. Let's get October successful too. Because I have big plans, you guys. Because you guys are the early birds who are getting in on this from the beginning. I want some big stars to try to come into our private chats. That's the whole point I'm trying to get to. I'm trying to get the networks to work with me and let them just drop in. I keep the price low, and they just come in for a few minutes here. You can say hi to them. You guys can see them. That's my plan. So I'm working on some stuff, you guys. So these private chats are for a bigger purpose also. But also to keep us, it's still for us. And that's what I like. It's just for us, not for the big people. It's for us. And it's ours. Thank you, Ken. I'm letting the hair out. I'm like, wee. It was like, I have the hair a long time. I combed it out, and I'm going to do something with it, but I just haven't done anything yet. I haven't washed it yet or anything either. Those of you guys who have hair know. Unless you're trying to escape. Who's trying to escape my hair? Who's trying to escape? That's so funny. But yes, it should be a lot of fun. So, but there's still time to sign up for this Saturday. Again, $15 you sign up this Saturday. But for the October 8th and 30th, sign up now. Now let's get you in there. Because they're starting to fill up. Or Don James, that James, that's my James. I know, and hi Albert, you watch your PS4? That's so funny. My friends used to watch me on there. Oh my God, what was it? Maybe it was PlayStation 1 or something. It was like that. I was like, yeah, kind of weird. So yes, so I'm like, you guys. So, but today is Michelle Stafford's birthday. Michelle Stafford's birthday. She's my friend. She plays Phyllis. She played Nina on GH. Wish her happy birthday. She is the best. Love her. She's a good friend to me. Love her to death. But she's out celebrating. So she's good to me. So I'm always good to her. That's what we do. But yes, I'll try to get Don Diem out of my show. You know I'm trying to get him on my show, of course. You know, that's who I want more than anything. It's him on my show. Tammy, Amanda, and I have our chat. I just talked to them this morning. They're making fun of me right now. So they're doing fine, Ken. I'd love to know you asked. We'll be back October 2nd. October 2nd. In like 3 weeks, we'll be back. Back doing our soap shows like we were before. And I needed the break. I needed to have things calm down in the personal life department. Because it's a little crazy. Yes. Well, that's the right, Dolores. The story. She, like I said, we can love Michelle. She's just an actress doing her storyline. But I will tell them because they're in here right now. Yes. And that's what, yeah, Saturday. I have to work again. I don't know. Okay, MJ, that's fine. But for the next month, you can probably come to one of the next ones in October. So as soon as you can, as soon as you have the money and you know when. So MJ, for you, I'll just keep it at $15 for you. So when you are ready and have the money and can book for the next ones in October, you can use that amount. How's that? You came to the last one, so how's that one? So you can come to that, but you just anytime get the $15, you get the discount. And you come for that. Because you're in my chats, you came to the last one, everything. So I have no problem with that price for you. I know Don Diamond, we can sit and talk about him all day too if we want to. Yes. But yes. They're totally, well, you know, King Clark's the president of the Don Diamond fan club. I can understand that, and sometimes people have to work. I know you have to work, MJ, so I get that too. That's crazy. So far right now, Saturdays have been the best bet. I don't know. Should I ever offer during the week at night? Would that be an option too? I don't know. Because originally I was going to try to offer a night during the week, but I almost think it might be too late for the East Coast folks. Because folks work during the week mostly. I'm trying to find is there a time to do it. So I know. I'll be careful, eyes only. Whenever I mention age stuff, people get mad at me. On Twitter, if I mention somebody's ages, well, James or so-and-so did this. I'm like, not saying you can't sleep together at any age. Not saying I haven't dated some people young around half my age. I'm just saying it's a trend on soaps. And so I'm more. Nikisha says, I'm what? what are you, Nikisha? She's like, I'm I haven't read it yet. I just got it. I know you probably would have read it in one day. I just got it. I have not read it yet, Ken Clark. Yes, I was saying. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I'm saying during the week. I don't know if nights would be good for people during the week. It's just rough for the East Coast people. And I do shows during the week normally, and I get a lot of people on this side. Oh, yeah, that's fine. I'm just curious about if I ever offered nights during the week. Hi, George. George is coming. He got his tickets for the 8th and the 3rd. George, the wig came in. My mother's wig came in. It's here. I'm gonna wear it. Hi, Tony JC. Yeah, I might do that again because I did that, Albert, for this one, and that's how I got the. Oh shit! Benita fell over. Oops, her wig came off. She let me put the wig back on. That's how I got this. That's how I got this Halloween, the 30th. Because everybody was like, do the 30th. The poll said do the 30th. I was shocked. I thought the poll would say do the 31st. Everybody said do the 30th. Yes, I figured, Dolores. Everybody works either they work too early, work too late. So I'm gonna keep the events on the weekends. I think I'm gonna keep on there. But I will ask. That's a good question. I think I'm gonna ask again. I always go to the fans. Tell you what's going on. Tell you what to do. Guys, I mean, if you say 4:30 at 3 p.m. on I'll do it. Shit, you guys as long as you guys show up. I'll just dress up too. Hey, people dress up. People, what's going on here? I know some people. I know. Tony, it's doggy dog world now. I mean, she's trying to run away. You're right, MJ. She's trying to run away from me. You ain't going anywhere, bitch. Stay here. It's that time of day, Tony. It's that time of day. I'm drinking out of my Smurfs mug. Remember the Smurfs? I used to love the Smurfs. It's a small mug though. I was like, okay, a big coffee in there. Oh, people like it. But yes, telling myself, I'm here. I'm for sale, you guys. No, but I'm just selling. I'm just selling my events. I'm selling my buymeacoffee.com/JamesLott Jr. I'm selling my Patreon. I'm selling my JLJmedia.threadless.com. I got new designs. I'm just saying that I have merchandise. I have stuff. I am here. I'm trying to, like, other people are doing it. Other YouTubers are doing it. Everybody else is doing it. I've entered the world. Of James got all kinds of stuff for sale. He's trying to support this channel, and many of you guys do support this channel, so thank you for the various things. So I appreciate everyone who does give. The super chats are here, or a Cash App here and there. Some of you guys are really wonderful and have been really great to me, and it does not go unnoticed. So you'll owe a refund. You'll refund for yourself. Trust me. The way I sell myself is very limited. It's a limited way of how I sell myself. But I'm telling you, it's very specific people. I know I'm promoting. I'm promoting. I got some content for you guys. I got stuff for you guys. That's what everybody else does it. I've been watching other people's YouTubes, and I've been seeing how they do it. And some of them are very successful. I follow this girl named Peach, and she just like makes money hand over fist on doing stuff like this. And she has personality. She speaks the truth. I love it. And people like that, I love. My guys who, the Trilogy Media, who they fight scammers, folks that call you and try to scam you out of your money. I love them. They're doing God's work. And their Trilogy Squad shows up every day, shows up all the time. They're very supportive. They're a great group. My Lotties are better, of course. But they're a great group. And they promote stuff too. I always keep thinking that's for other people. Why not? I got some shit out there. I got some good stuff. I got some audio dramas and music and all kind of goodies out there to sell. So I'm going to sell. So you're going to hear me selling more and promote myself more and more. This froze is too much. Luckily, it's not as hot as it was last week. I'm going to tame it down. Everybody say braid it. Right now, it's too hot for braids. It's too hot for braids. Anybody who's had braids in the heat knows what I'm talking about. It is too hot for braids. But I'll tame it down. I'll just curl it up, whatever. But right now, I'm gonna leave it wild for you guys this morning. I'm loving because I'm literally breaking my own feelings about showing my hair. Because normally, I want to tell you guys, literally, I have a hat right nearby that I almost put on. I said, no, James, you're not gonna be ashamed of your hair. Why am I gonna be ashamed of my hair? We're taught to be ashamed of our hair. Isn't that crazy? I'm like, I gotta stop that. I have friends who don't have hair. They told me they wish they had my hair, and so I gotta get that out my brain. No, hair is hair is hair is hair. Shit. That's all it is. You should all love it. Caroline, I just read your comment on my videos. Yeah, Kirsten, we just recorded. So we recorded an audio drama last night. It was so much fun. Oh my God, my first time in 6 months. It was so much fun. Global and I just recorded vocals for a song that I wrote. So we're getting there. Again, but yeah, no shame, right, Jeremy? No shame. And Jeremy's on some of my shows. Kristen's on some of my shows. But we did our first two in 6 months, our first two recordings, and it was so much fun. It was so much. I forgot how much I loved it. Oh my God, we all laughed, and everybody afterwards was an email like, James, we loved it. So, Jeremy, get ready. Email season 3. I'm writing that right now. Kirsten working on something for Miss Toll Road. So we're coming. We're coming back. I mean, now that I'm back in this again, I'm like, I forgot how much I love this. So we're coming back. We're coming back, kids. We're doing it. It's so much fun. So we're gonna do that. So right now I'm just writing, getting all the writing out. We're gonna have fun. But yeah, Karen, I just read your comment on the thing. But yeah, no, thank you. Yeah, it's hair. It's beautiful. It's like pillow softs. It's like pillow softs. I'm in a scarf, Flobo. Oh my God. I'm having lunch with Flobo today, telling JC. Ha 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 ha. We're having lunch together. I'm treating him. I keep mentioning this. I don't think Rock TV even knows. I'm not even on his radar. Because I have years ago. He gets great because he gets great. Everybody talks. He gets great numbers. I have watched his show. I have commented. He never comments back to me. He never acknowledges me. He gets some really good numbers. I invited him on my show years ago. He never responded. So I mean, I don't know if he ever got it or did. I'm not trying to sound shady or anything. I'm just saying I don't think I'm on his radar. He just doesn't even give a fuck about me. So I have no idea. And I follow him on Twitter, but he's hardly ever on Twitter. He does a few things. I would like to say he never comments, never anything that I do. So I have no idea. In this business, I'm a little gun shy because a lot of other people don't like me for no reason. It's very soft, you guys, very soft. Touch it. A lot of folks don't like me in this business for whatever reason, and there are others who do. You know me, I'm always reaching out to everybody who's in the business. I've gotten some hard no's, hard fuck yous. I've got from some of these other soap podcasts that totally just don't want anything to do with me, and I've never done anything to them. So that's just how it is. But with him, he's never done anything to me. So he's never done anything against me. But I have reached out. I haven't reached out a long time, but I have reached out in the past, and I mean, I'm sure he has to know who I'm thinking there's not so many black men doing this in the business. You kind of have to. I think you would know who I am, and I am pretty big in the business, so I have no idea. So I don't know, but others, I know that DC I think knows him. He's never. I'm always, me, but I'm always willing to work with other people and showcase some of my shows and all that stuff. I'm always down for that. So I don't know. So consider. I have considered it. I've tried it. Nothing happened. I wouldn't mind having on a show. We all sell ourselves. That's right. At least I sell myself. I'm selling myself. And that's true. We do, right? And any profession, any work, we all do. We do sell ourselves. We do. One way or another. One way or another. I want to. Exactly. See, exactly. Never know. Not everybody turns a key, turns a chat. Exactly. See, exactly. I've had people who we didn't get along. I have people that we did get along and now we don't. And I had folks who I didn't get along with them and now we do. Well, that happens all the time. Right. Something, and that just shows that people like us, we're not just stuck in our ways, that we're just like I said, with him, I'm not trying to cast any shade. I'm just saying that I don't even know. I have no idea. He's never I'm not even on his, I'm just not on his radar, I guess, or something. I don't know. He's just not, there's nothing, but I know who he is. I know who he is. I've watched his shows. I know who he is. All that. So I don't think I did know that. So, we all have our people. But like, I love, because you're a Leo. I'm a Taurus. That's right. The rest of it, yes. And there's Candace Mack. Candace Mack, do you know Brock TV? I never asked Candace this before. Do you know Brock TV? I wonder if she knows him. He's been around like 9 years, so he's been around for a while. He doesn't, I mean, I'm just not in his world. There you go. So they're DC in here. Again, everybody that you mentioned, I know, and they know me except for Brock TV. Jay Sunday Shift, I love her. We're great. Again, I would love to do that. I would love to do that. I would host that. But see, Candace don't know him either. Me and Dion, Dion's Corner's been on my show many times over the years. I love GHNV and Dion Gabriel. I love him. He's from Canada. See, I know him. So I mean, yes, I know him. Yeah, I love him. No, I've had him on my shows again. I've had him on my shows. He was a fan of mine. I've had him on my shows over the years. I'm saying everybody else, we all kind of know each other. So as I'm saying, there are certain folks who don't like me, so I know about them. But all the other ones, we all get along fine. I mean, like I said, I would love that. But again, Rock TV, I don't know him. We don't know him. So, yes, it would be epic. I'm open to all that stuff. Always open to that stuff. All the Sabrina fans I know. We could. I would do a huge soap panel. I would love to do a huge soap host panel. I would love that. I would totally do it. I would totally do it. But again, yes, this Saturday, this Saturday, we're gonna have fun. I'm inviting Candace through again. So I'm inviting her to come through again. We're gonna have a good time. Have some fun. I'm going to Spectrum Celebrity Events at 10 a.m. I'm doing that with Colton Little, doing that event first. So I'm going to their event. Matt, is there still time to sign up for your event on this Saturday? Well, I can make it happen with everybody but Brock TV. That's what everybody else will answer my calls. Everybody else I can get together. It's just that's the one thing he doesn't respond to my stuff. So everybody else I can get. If someone can get him and get him to talk to me, then we could do it with him. But I would totally do it. I love hosting panels. That's my jam, hosting panels. Okay, for general tickets, you can. Spectrum Celeb is a Spectrum. I just want to let you, Matt, do it again. You put it right in the chat where people should go. Yeah, I think Colt Little's cute, so that's why I'm coming. Because I think he's really cute. I've been kind of talking to him kind of on Twitter a little bit. But yes, well, Matt's company, they do a lot of stuff with Days events, with Days people. Oh yeah, I would love it. Yes, Amanda Thomas Scott's on the talk on Friday. Good for her. I've interviewed her. I love her. She is a hoot and a holler. She is a hoot and a holler. She is. Love her to pieces. She's great. Okay. So, but anyway, you check out Spectrum Celeb. Is that on Instagram, right? I think that's what it's called. Just check them out and see what's going on. I'm trying to promote you, Matt. I'm trying to promote you people. I don't know. I'm just saying, just like you guys go check them out. We may have some time still for this one. But my event is at noon, and High Beauty for Ashes at noon. There's still slots open, $15 for you right now if you want to sign up. And Matt hosts Riot, but see, Matt won't host Matt and you mean Matt's oh, because Matt, you've had Cameron on. Yes, I've read Ellie's book, and she's been doing a lot of stuff. When was the last time you interviewed on Daytime Talk Shows? Yeah, it has been a minute. Or has. Oh, a long time. They don't do talk shows. Really. They don't do the broad press. GH Press is horrible anyway. They're very horrible. Yeah, Spectrum Celeb on the socials. Lisa, are you still on here? How did you survive the 115 degree weather in Sacramento? LA's the best. I live in LA. I love LA. I'm not living anywhere. I've lived other places. I'm in LA now. I'm not going back anywhere else. Cameron, that's what I thought. Yes, that's what I thought. So you've done Cameron. They want you to do Taraya, but you've done Cameron. Let's get Kate next time. Yes. Because one of the times I was talking to Cameron on Candace's phone. yeah. With Tony Moore, because I've known her for years. We're friends. Known her for years. And Sean Kanan will be on the talk on September 20th. Yes, don't forget that. My buddy Sean, who we just had our interview. Check that out on JLJ Media. DC, all that shit's gone. It's all gone. It is all gone. All that shit's gone. And now it's just never come back. LA does. I'll tell you, LA, right now, the last couple of days have been actually normal. Thank you. Your phone was a star. I know. I was like, and Tony called me and I was like, what's going on? He's like, you know somebody here. I was like, well, who do I know? And it was Cameron. We had been talking for a while. I love her. We get very few earthquakes. Trust me. After a while, you get used to them. Oh yeah, Candace and Jeremy star the email together. I'm writing season 3 right now. I was just telling them, Candace, I had my first 2 audio drama recordings last night and the night before, and it was wonderful. But yes, the email is hilarious. Jeremy's hilarious in it. We had a Candace this season, and she was hilarious in it. Okay, back in 06. Yeah, those DC, those shit's all gone. It's all over. That's what we have to create between like Spectrum celebrity events, myself, other people's, oh my God, my other friends, Paul and Keith, they have their thing. We have to create all the events now because networks don't care anymore. There's no soap network. The networks don't care. We have to create the events. And so what I'm trying to do is create some low-cost events that are very kind of personal and fun and not super structured. And that's just my deal. Everybody has their own way they do stuff. And there's no right or wrong way. Everybody has their own way to do stuff. But I try to carve my own identity and just kind of I used to do events for a living. I don't want to be an event planner. That's not what I want to do again. I did that for 20 years. But I kind of like when they create a couple times a month something a little fun for the fans. That's just relaxing and entertaining and fun. So this I'm working on this. I'm working on some stuff. And I know Tony Moore's working on some stuff, 2 Edition Days. That Chocolate Twin, he's working on some stuff too. We're all thinking of things for you guys. The more of us that do it, the better. There's room for all of us. And there really is. Everybody's so different. There's room for Spectrum celebrity events. There's room for these people and room for that people and there's room for everybody. Because there's 4 soaps, all kinds of actors, all kinds of situations, all kinds of stuff. There's room for everybody. Plus people all over the country. I know so much of the country feel like they don't get anybody where they are. We're workshopping, you see, they're workshopping an in-person event, 2023. All right. It better be in Los Angeles. It better be in Southern California, Matt. I want to see you. But yeah, so it's gonna be, so that I may do an in-person event sometime in the future. Right now, I'm just like, Zoom is good at the moment for me. You mean Constance Towers? I know, that's very exciting. That's very exciting. I heard she's actually really nice. Obviously, she's really nice in person. I heard she's really nice. So that's going to be good. That's going to be great. Candace living her best life out there, working her life. But yeah, there's enough room to go around. I think we all have our own identities, and I was there. And we all have things we can offer. Have a great day, Kirsten. It's Wednesday. It's Wednesday. And it's also middle of the month. It's the 14th of September. I cannot believe that already. It's the 14th of September. We're halfway through the month already. That's crazy. So I have a life coaching client later today, and then lunch with Flobo, so Bito. So I have a nice little afternoon planned. I'll tame all this down by then. Do something with this. But my hair is really soft. I take care of it. That's why I said I don't wash it in a couple days, because you don't wash your hair every day. It's too weird. You don't do it. But I could do this. Look at that. Look at all that. It's just, my hair is healthy. Jay Walker. I've met Jamie Farr. I've never met Minnie Cohen. Living her life like it's golden, 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 golden. Living her life as golden. That's right, kids. Okay, DC sings something great, talking about a Green Day song. I like the fro is out, bitches. It is out. Yeah. I whip my hair back and forth. Me and Kid Dynamite. I know, it's so funny. Jimmy Walker, stand-up comedian, everything. But I met Jamie Farr and Loretta Swit at the Emmys a few years ago. I know Jill Scott. Right. That was my girl. I love Jill Scott. When that album came out, our first album came out, Words and Sounds Right, when I played that thing backwards and forwards to death. To that. Let me go the way. All those songs were bomb. Also, we got a Libra in the house. 3 weeks to your birthday, Daisy Flower. Okay. 3 weeks to your birthday. We got a October birthday. Okay. I like Libras. Libra and Taurus are ruled under Venus. We're sister signs. So we got that going on. Everybody got their birthdays. Out the window. I was like, yeah, good times. Good times, good times. It's so funny that Good Times is not sung by Jeanette Dubois, who sung the Jeffersons theme. How funny is that? Oh yeah, Jill Scott's good. She was the bomb. I just loved her stuff. I didn't. Somebody asked me before. I didn't meet her. I didn't even see her, so she could have been there later. I got other Libras. Oh, Michael Jordan's. I know that film's 5555. Okay, interesting. I didn't know that. I just know that she was working it out. Okay, that's not bad. Hate on Me is a good song too. Yes, that's a good one, Jakara. That's a good one. Yes. I don't want to sing all her hits because I don't own the money for them. Just gotta be like, James, what are you doing? Doing a mini concert on your show. Sorry, Jill. Love you. A good walk is a good, of course, that's the song. Ooh, Sagittarius. We have Sagittarius in the house and some Scorpios. Okay, Scorpios are scary. I'm always attracted to Scorpios, but they always get me in trouble. Today's National Hoagie Day. I don't eat hoagies. How's that? You're like, you don't eat hoagies? I'm like, no, don't grab me. But now, for those who do, Fool's Gold's a good song. No, that's a good song too. That's a good song too. And I was a total Erykah Badu, Jill Scott. Who's my other one? I was like, there's those two. Gosh, another one I was playing to death. Shantae Moore, Deborah Cox. I mean, all those women's. I was in. Amo LaRue. I loved all that stuff. Oh my God, I loved that. Corinne Bailey Ray, all of them. I loved all that stuff. Loved all that stuff. Loved it. That neo soul, they called it. I loved all of it. All of it. All of it. All of it. Oh, Nell Carter. She was like, give me a break. I do deserve it. The 80s had some weird shows, kids. I'm sorry. They had some weird ass TV shows. So the premises are right. That's why I'm attracted to you, Matt. That's why you're gonna get me in trouble. Because you're a Scorpio. My longest relationships were Scorpios. And I'm like, it always gets me in trouble. Always gets me in trouble. Shantae's got a man. That's right. Yeah. Or Love Takes Over. That was my song too, DC. Oh, let me start it. Where You? That's another one too. Films. I mean, I know I'm naming it. Alicia Keys, another good one too. But I was saying some of these other ones that just were that they weren't as pop. They started to get popular a little later. Live Creative Day. Thank you. Live Creative Day. I will take that. Thank you. That's why buy my stuff. Send me CashAPP. Send me super chats. Sign up for my events. Check out my merchandise on threadless.com. All kinds of stuff. Have a good day, Jeremy. See, Gemini. I get along with Geminis. Geminis become not for dating purposes. Geminis and I are really good friends. I have a lot of really close Gemini friends that for some reason I can handle all the sides of you. Oh, we love Layla. Oh, Layla Hathaway, yes. We love her too. She has a song. Oh my God, I'm going to name a song that I love. I'm blanking on the name of that song. It came out in the 90s. I love it. Love my life, everything I do. Tyrone was my song for everything I do. Tyrone. I think it's a laugh every time at the end of that song. Oh my God. Nell Carter was Lizzo before Lizzo. Was she? I don't know. I don't know if I believe that. Certainly. I'm trying to think who would be someone who was plus size, who was really openly plus size. Because Nell Carter, I can't remember if she was open about, if she was happy about being plus size, but she was plus size. I'm trying to think that there's somebody else, there's someone who, so I'm trying to think who, yeah, I think about that. There's somebody who was Lizzo before Lizzo, but I'm trying to think who that was. I'm not sure about the bigness. In terms of actors, I would say Nell Carter, if you did an actor, singer comparison, maybe what's her name? Gabrielle Sidibe came out. She was very much like, I'm a big girl, screw all y'all. She didn't care. They did Gemini, crazy and a patient and a fun Shady Brook. That's so funny. Hello. I'm trying to remember if Nell Carter was open about being happy about being plus size. I can't confirm or deny. I can't remember. I've looked that up because remember back in the days, folks were not happy being plus size. I think the only person that I remember, the first person I remember openly being happy being plus size was what's her name? It's the model. Oh my God. I think it's Ashley Stewart. Have a good day, Albert. Ashley Stewart, I think, was one of the first that was like, she's a white girl who was like, I'm plus size, who cares? Also, not Liv Tyler, but the other Tyler girl, she was plus size. Miss McCarthy was openly okay being plus size. That was another one. Gabrielle Sidibe was another one. I'm trying to think. But Nell Carter, I can't remember if she was not. Like Jennifer Hudson. They all lost weight. Well, Nell Carter did. She died. But like Jennifer Hudson lost weight. Jennifer Holliday lost weight. Like they were not happy being plus size. So I was trying to think. Because you're onto something, Daisy Fly. There's somebody back then that was okay being plus size. I'm trying to decide. Hello, Leopardess. Good morning. So Leopardess, I got to show you something, Leopardess. For my October 30th show, my mother's hair came in. I'll be wearing this. Ashley Graham, thank you, Daisy. Ashley Graham, sure was. The hair came in. So I'm telling everybody, they want to sign up. You want to see me look like my mother. You want to sign up for the October 30th one. $15 for you want to sign up. So October dates are up. The 8th and the 30th. Sign up for those. $15 for each of you guys who are in here. Yeah, Ashley Graham, that's who it was. Thank you. Sagittarius are outspoken, but they love to talk. Rebel Wilson was another one. But see, other folks didn't like Carney Wilson didn't like being big. Ricky Lake didn't like being big. They all were not like, they did not like being big. So they all kind of just like, they kept like not wanting to be big. Exact James, La Diva. La Diva, La India Diva. Monique was plus size. I think Monique, okay, and Monique was okay with her weight too when she was big. She lost weight too. Remember, she lost weight also. Adele was okay, but she lost weight. So not saying there's anything wrong, but I feel like Lizzo's one of the few ones who's like, I just see is because look at those braids. Well, she has in real life, MJ. Yeah, I think that's the. I mean, for women, I know it's the press, the fans are so rude towards women. They're just so rude towards women. Seriously, rude. I remember when, speaking of soap opera folks, remember, because right now, Homegirl plays Maxie, Kirsten Storms, is bigger. At one point, she was super skinny, and you guys all know why. But now she's healthier, and she looks better because she has some weight on her. But people are cruel to her sometimes. Like, she's fat, she's this. I'm like, oh my God, she looks much healthier. Tyra, too. And see, I know Tyra. And Tyra's tall, like I am. She's like almost 6 feet tall. And she wasn't that big. Not really. She just had some shape on her. Now, Christy Mess is very much, she does a great singing voice, very much plus size and okay. Her and Lizzo are kind of neck and neck on that. Exactly. Carly Wilson, I know Carly Wilson also. So I know that some people I do actually know some of them. So I know they were not happy with their weight. Well, but I want to get back to about Tyra. Tyra's tall and actually can carry weight really well on her. To me, she actually looks better with weight on her a little bit. And when they came after her, it was like she's not even that big. Because in Hollywood, a size 10 is big. A Hollywood, a size 8, and the ladies, you know, it's not big. You know, it's not big. And they just like, and right, you see, that's the whole thing. I've been super skinny. I was 155 pounds for a while. Now I've gotten fatter. I was bigger than this. I was almost 400 pounds at one point. Now I'm over 300 pounds, and I need to lose weight, and I'm just not doing it yet. But I know I've had my life up and down. It just happens. It happens, right? And when you're taller, I'm taller, so it fits me a little better than if I was shorter. Yeah, they don't dress Maxie very well, but the point is, she looks healthier. But she looks healthier. She was so skinny at one point. She was bone thin, and because she had some problems going on, and I was just worried about her safety. Now, if you have to gain a little weight, get yourself together. Right, Marilyn Monroe wasn't that big too either. When you think about it, when you start saying her measurements, still not big. They're not that big. And like when you think about it, it's like this Hollywood puts on this big thing. Because I know so many actresses, and I love them dearly, that are 0. They're 1s, they're 2s. Yes, for men, but they attack men too. Jonah Hill's got it for years, and when Ben Affleck gains weight, they catch us too. But I do feel women get it worse. I feel like the women definitely get it worse, but men get it too. I've gotten it. Trust me. You're fat, James. Oh my God, roll over, eat their donut. And, oh, trust me, I've had people attack my weight, but I've gone up and down. I've always gone. I'll probably go up and down again. Right now, I'm a little heavy, and I'm a big boy, and some people like that, and that's fine. But I just think that people just don't understand. There's a lot of factors, and I'm not going to the gym every 20 minutes to make myself skinny. This is not happening. I'm not doing it. I don't give a fuck. I'm not doing it. So there you go. Went vegan. Because once I go 5 days. Oh, you went vegan after the pandemic, after COVID. Okay. Everybody's in the gym every day, doing stuff. Good for you guys. Have a good time. Yeah, because there's some folks that they're really skinny, and you're like, that's not healthy. I saw somebody recently, and I was like, they don't look good. Oh, a friend of mine, he lost all this weight. He does not look good. I have a sister who got the bypass or the gastric surgery, whatever. She don't look good. Yeah, you're skinny, but you don't look good. I'm like, you look better with some weight on you. So they tell me I'm supposed to be 150 pounds. That is not going to happen. That's never going to happen. I'm never going to even try. I think I look dumb that skinny. Oprah finally said, okay, fuck it. She's like whatever weight she is, but she looks healthy. I think that's the most point. Some folks who are bigger actually are healthy. They're fine. They're not, they're not going to die tomorrow. A lot of skinny folks are dying. Oh yeah, I know, right? We Kate, yes. Well, Christian for the push. Well, ain't nobody pushing over here, Tony. So that sounds great, but my cushion's just sitting here. I'm like a leftover sofa, just sitting in the corner. No, nobody's sitting on. Your ex got the gastric. Oh, got the gastric bypass again. Yes, see, a lot of them do that too. I know. I was just saying, 150 is just not. I'm like, Luther did look better, bigger. No, I see. Here's the thing. So I'm. This is what I'm noticing, you guys. I never thought we could talk about weight. So in the gay community, there's the bears. So so for a lot of guys, there are a certain type of guys who like bigger men. So they like all the extras and everything, the hair, whatever. They like all that. So for a lot of gay men, it's a little easier because they have, not for all, but it's for some, it's easier because you have a group. Now there's some stuff going on in that community too that's not good either. They have muscle bears and this, whatever. That's all crazy. But there's a chance that someone may like you for your bigness. Then you have in the straight community, I've noticed, as people get older, there are a lot of older women who like a big guy, and they're just like, just because it's like a big teddy bear, they're like the same bit. Yes, DC, like the bears attack Carrie Kane, of course. But they're like men who are bigger and feel like they're more protective and that kind of stuff. So they want a man. So that's what's so interesting when it comes to men and weight. And also there are women, the BBWs they call them. There are a lot of men who like bigger women. There's a whole movement for that too. And so there is truly somebody for everybody on some level, right? But you're 145. What's the matter? That is skinny. Ugh, it is very skinny. I've dated all kinds, from skinny to fat, or people who are considered fat. I've done all kinds. To me, I like all body types. Depends on the person, whatever. Yes, the same bear that attacked Sheila Carter. Yes, DC. You know what I'm talking about. But so I don't feel like I don't have anybody because I'm fat. I don't feel that part. I just don't have anybody because LA. They're all just flaky and won't do anything. But for me, I know it's not my weight or my size, because I know there have been folks who are attracted to my weight before and my size before. I get people who say they're attracted to me for my weight. So I'm not worried about that part. Look, exactly. Especially, I come from Black and Latino cultures where that's the more you got, it's good. You have nothing to worry about. She had the lap band on Nelson and Path in the movie because the band was slipping. I heard that happens too, Leopardess. I heard that happens. But I'm just like, so I know for me, I don't got nobody. It's not because I'm fat. My mom was always big, and she always got men. She always told me all the time. This is her quote: "People love your big fat mama." They did, because she has personality. She was pretty. They worked wherever she had, and she taught me that. She's the one who taught me that. She was like, it's someone's going to like your body type. You have nothing to worry about. So many different body types out there, but they'll try to tell you in the media and on social media, they're gonna be this way, and you'll get everybody you want. And I know so many skinny bitches who are unhappy. I know so many people who work out every day and don't have nobody. And it's like they were told this lie: if they become this look, everything will fall into place. And that's just not it. That's just not, don't fall into that lie. Become whatever size you want to become, work your body however you want to become it, but don't think it's going to change everything. It's not. That's the point. And that's for men and women. It's like you gotta feel comfortable in your skin. And that's kind of like, that's kind of in my was wrong. Maybe she was pregnant. It's just like some folks are naturally thin, some folks are just naturally bigger. And well, bodybuilding is so funny because I like some of it, and I like some, and some I don't. It's too much. But they have a lifestyle. Most of them have a lifestyle. That's what it is. I was saying that's the thing. Remember when Oprah got skinny, and her head looked too big. You're like, oh my God. So now she like grew back into her head, so to speak. They're like, her head looks so big. And so it can be really weird. It can be really, really weird. So I just, for me, it's more of a, What do you feel comfortable with? I gained weight during COVID. I didn't go nowhere. I didn't walk around and go nowhere. I was hiding in my house, and I gained weight. I did. I know I did lose weight. I know I do, and so I'm gonna try a little bit if I can. I'm not really gaining any more weight. I just kind of stopped. I got to a point, just kind of stopped. I am getting more active again. But you know, it is what it is. I think that, and again, yeah, I remember when Sharon Sheik was in. I remember that was in, and I did try to starve myself. I did try to do all these different things. I'm just like, no. And I've had partners through all kinds of stages of my life, of various stages of my life, and I just think there's someone for everybody. There is, and I don't think I'm bad looking, so I think I can get some people. Just that in LA, you just can't get them to commit. That's a whole nother show, as Oprah would say. And then do a body. It's their whole other show. But I don't try to conform to anybody's. I'm just James Lott Jr. I do whatever the fuck I want. And so that's it. I know my afro. Oh, you're Afro daddy. Mm-hmm. I combed it out, leopardess, and I'm gonna do something with it, but I just combed it out. Well, that's what I'm saying. Well, see, I always get mad at Janet Jackson. She's probably gonna curse me if he hears this. But Janet Jackson has always to be fat. Janet Jackson is one of the richest people in the world. I can hire a person to basically feed her mouth, put food in her mouth. So whenever she's fat, I'm like, that was just your own doing. Because literally, Janet Jackson is one of the richest people in the world. She got all that money. She can get helpers. Like, Well, yeah, DC, when you go to Miami. But here's what's funny, DC. Let me tell you a little secret. Cause I go to Miami, I used to go to Miami a lot. I love South Beach. I used to go there all the time. Stay on Ocean Avenue, or I stay on Washington Street or whatever. Your little bungalow hotel. I used to go there all the time. I'll tell you something. I've gone there as a big guy. I'm half dressed. You know it's hot down there. I walk around half naked, whatever. I've gotten lots of attention. And them skinny people, they come running to me. I've had some really good times in Miami. Yes, I did. And I speak Spanish, so it all worked. It always worked out for me. Anytime the Caribbean too. When I went to Caribbean, I never had a problem. I always found somebody in the Caribbean. I found multiple somebodies in Dominican Republic. Another story. But no, I've never had a problem. I'm like, when I go to the Caribbean, I've never had a problem. And Key West, never had a problem. Well, thank you. I appreciate it, Tony JC. But you don't live here in Los Angeles, so it don't help me any. Oh yeah, no, Miami, I believe that. DC, I believe that. Oh really? Hampton versus said that's so funny. Yeah, Flowo's. I love Flowo. I told Flowo if he was gay, I'd be after him. I told him, he already knows it already. If he was gay, I'd be after him. But he's not. He's a straight dude. But he's very comfortable in who he is and all that. And he has gay friends. He's an ally and all that. And I love Flowo very much. He's a really good friend of mine. So I have lunch with him today. We have a good time. We always laugh and joke. But yeah, he's totally my type. Very cute. You there? Hey, I know Miami. I love you. I love you some Miami, Key West, the Caribbean, the American Caribbean, the Caribbean. I love all that stuff down there. I love it. My family comes from Puerto Rico, St. Eustatius. I love it down there. I do. I feel free. It's so funny. Tony is cute. He's like my sister. He's like my brother, my sister. And Tony can't get a man either. He wants somebody. Tony wants somebody, and he can't get anybody either. And he's very popular in LA. It's just tough. People like us is tough. Tony is. I think Tony's cute, and guys are intimidated by him or whatever. But he can't get anybody either. He wants somebody. He wants to fall in love. He can't get anybody. And Tony's 6'3", he's tall, 6'3", everything, and he has tons of friends, but no special person. And I've known Tony 7 years. I've never seen him date in 7 years. So I'm like, he's trying. He wants to. He's trying. So I'm like, it's tough for him too. But he's cute. But he's tough. But he's like my sister. So I just don't even see it that way. That's what it is, DC and Tony about it. If I lived in a smaller town when I was in Pittsburgh, when I was in Sacramento, when I was in San Francisco, always says I had no problem getting companionship. Never, not a problem whatsoever. You're absolutely right at that. It is. LA is just too big. Everybody has 1 foot in, 1 foot out. It's just like it's. Well, other places, yeah. And we talked about that. I said because the last person I was dating was from Fresno, so I imported mine in from Fresno. Well, I did. Yes, for you, nothing will get away. Well, I don't. I'm not even looking. I'm off all the apps. I don't go out to parties. I don't. I mean, as I said, I actually have stopped. I don't. I mean, I want somebody, but I'm like, I'm not doing. I really am not doing anything to facilitate that. I'm not. Are you in Stockton? I know Stockton. So I was in Sacramento, right above Stockton. But I'm literally not even looking anymore. I used to be. I'm not on any. I'm not on anything. I just said I'm done. Now it's been about a year, so I'm literally not even doing anything. ¿Cómo está usted? Oh my God, está bien. Yo soy alegre hoy día. Oh, in high school, you okay? Okay. But it's a buffet. That's what it is. We have too many choices. But see, in San Francisco, I was surprised because it's a concentration. It was fine. San Francisco, I always had somebody. Always had somebody. Always. I was rarely alone. So got to LA, told her a story. But everybody says don't look, they'll find you. Some people say you should look. I've heard both sides, Dolores, but I'm not even doing that. Try society setups. Nikisha wins for best comment this morning in this show. Try society setups. They have a great. Yeah. You win, Nikisha. You win this morning. That's best comment. I'm like, they should do like a faux society setups for fans, and like, I mean, it could be kind of funny if they cared about our fans. But no, I was like, when I was in Sacramento, I never had a problem. And Sacramento did cover Stockton, so Jeremy, Modesto, Lodi, Galt, or even go further up, Grass Valley, Placerville, Woodland, Yuba, or even over, what do you call it? San Francisco, Napa, Vallejo, Oakland, that kind of stuff. And see, I'm open to all. I'm make sure I say that. I do lean towards people of color, but I am open to all. Because I'm one of those people who's like, if I know Elk Grove. I used to live in Elk Grove. I know Elk Grove. I used to live on Egret in Elk Grove. I raised my daughter from ages 5 to junior high school, and then we left Elk Grove and went to and was Midtown Sacramento. So I know Elk Grove. I totally know Elk Grove. But Laguna and Bond Road, all the way out there. I remember Elk Grove had nothing out there, and now it's all built up. I take Chase in 2 seconds. That's the one. Chase is the 2 seconds. But that's my thing. Is like I'm a person who's like I'm open to all. Because if I need somebody, and that's the problem. There are people who won't date certain races, which that just bugs the shit out of me. And my thing is like, so you're telling me you don't find anyone Hispanic ever attractive, or no one Black ever? You never seen an attractive Black man that would turn you on? Like never. That to me is a little hard for me to believe. There's always exceptions to the rule. So when people say they can't, I'm like, you're racist. I'm sorry, it's not preference, you're racist. I stand by that statement, I don't care. But usually, even if you don't go for a certain type, even if you have a certain type you go for, you still can appreciate beauty in all. You tell me you can't see, you've never seen an attractive Asian? Like really, you've never seen one? Like never. You've never seen one. Like no, that to me is like, that's racist to me. And so for me, I'm open to everybody, My man, one of my men's is in here in the chat room, Mr. Matt, and he's a white dude, but I'm totally attracted to him. I'm like, that's just how it is. That's just how it is. And that's fine. But I mean, that's the point, is that I appreciate beauty in men, women. I appreciate beauty in all of them. It's just so weird to me. It's like, if someone's standing in front of you and they check off all the boxes you want in a partner, but because they're a certain color, you're like, no, there's something wrong. I'm sorry, there's something wrong. Like they're right in front of you. They have they check off every box you want, except they don't look like what? Yeah, that bugs. That to me, I'm like, yeah, there's something wrong with that. So, but I do understand you go for certain types. There's something like it was like, I know I love redheads. I look at redheads first. Like I understand that part. That's me, or whatever. I normally attract this first. And sometimes it's where you live. You can only get what you can get. I mean, for a long time, I only had a couple of choices of what I could get. It's like, it doesn't. And let's just say this again, not all Black folks are alike, not all Latinos are alike, not all Asians are alike, but everybody was raised the same. Just because you both are Black don't mean you're gonna get along. Right, DC? Doesn't mean anything. Because you're both Asian, that doesn't mean anything. But I don't want I just want to break down that the standard is white first, everybody else second. I want to break that down. It should be everyone first, and then where was your first boyfriend from, Daisy? I can't tell. Is that a misspelling or is that an actual place? You don't date anyone at all, Jacarius? You haven't dated anybody yet? Do you want to date people, or are you like, no? Do you want to date anybody, or are you like, no, you're not ready yet? Or that's about, you're ready when you're ready. Flobo will tell you he was a late bloomer. He was a total late bloomer to dating. You never dated before. One of the things that, but you're open to a Haitian guy. That's my point. You're open to a Haitian guy that was like you. You're open to it, and it didn't work out. But if you said, I will date no Haitian guys ever, I don't want to see them, they're not attracted to me, then I think there's something wrong. El Salvador. Okay, you were 5. Oh my God, it's so funny. You're 5. That's funny. Well, Jacarius, I mean, do you want to date people? Or are you like, no, not really? Or are you kind of do? Are we just nervous? Because it's understandable. Not ready yet. And that to me is very honest. There are a lot of folks who jump in relationships and they're not really ready. I only dated Black man. I was afraid. It's like, oh my God. And Leprous wins for a second most interesting comment this morning. That's like, yes, very interesting. And there you have it, kids. You got me speechless. I don't say there. Yes. My mother made a comment about that recently back in the 80s too. No, 90s, she made a comment about that too once. Leopardess, you're not alone in thinking that. When I did that. But yeah, you can't attribute a personality to a whole race. They don't date, I don't really date anymore either. It's just, the pandemic also. Oh my God, look at it. Flo may have been a late bloomer. Okay, I gotta take that comment and I gotta send it to him. That is, I have to make that, I have to show him that comment. Okay. Read the bottom comment. I'm live now. I just said it to him. That's hilarious. Okay, somebody asked me. Okay, so Jakaria says, "Who we dated married on days of our lives." Let me go back up. Someone else asked me a similar question. To use my least recurring days. So I don't really have that. Judy was saying it's tough in Illinois too. Oh, really? It's tough in Illinois. All the good-looking Black men are gay. We wish. For soft, so you can tell he is. No, Flo is really a nice person. He needs this encouragement. He's going through a little time right now, so I want to give him encouragement. I'm getting him encouragement. Read bottom comment here too. Good. He needs some encouragement. He's going through a tough time creatively, so let's give him some encouragement. But yes, Flo was a really nice guy. He's a really sweet guy. That's how we became friends. He met me at AfterBuzz, and I was this crazy, wild, super popular person. He was kind of quiet in the corner. They introduced him to me, and we became friends, fast friends. He's like my little brother because he's New York, Caribbean. I took him under my wing, Okay. Okay, this I can't see. Okay, so who would I date or marry on Days of Our Lives? Greg Vaughn. Eric. I know Greg. Greg is hot as fuck in real life. He's just. I know we'd be happy the rest of the days of our lives. So I'm gonna say Greg Vaughn. You know, I don't care for the Eric character Eric, but I would marry Greg Vaughn. Brandon Barash, of course, who plays Jake and Stefan. But are we asking who I would date as their character or as the actor? Same thing with Port Charles. Who I mean, can we talk? Because I know the actors I would marry, but I'm like, you mean who's which kids? I wouldn't marry any of the characters on these. So these soaps are they're all fucked up. I wouldn't marry these characters, any of them. But the people I would marry, I'd marry Camilla Banus because she'd be fun. We'd have a good time running things. Mm-hmm. She'd be a good sparring partner. Oh, as the character, well, I wouldn't marry any of them. They're all fun. They're all fucked up. I wouldn't marry any of them. Same thing, Port Charles. I wouldn't marry any of them. They're all bad. They're all bad. Why would I marry any of them? They're all horrible. I wouldn't marry or date any of them. Now the actors, that's the story. But in terms of character, I wouldn't date anybody on these soaps. They're all horrible on these soaps. Horrible. Couldn't do it. The men or the women, they're all just bad. Come on, you gotta pick someone. I don't gotta do nothing, DC. What I gotta do, DC? All I gotta do is stay black and die. That's all I gotta do, DC. That's what my mother told me years ago. James, all you gotta do is stay black and die. That's all I gotta do. Shout out to Priya Jai Demira. Well, there was always a very racist. I call her out. Oh, she's racist? We got a racist sister. I was like, you know. Yeah. You're very wily. Dolores wins third best comment of the chats. She gets the third best comment. I'm very wily. He'd be rich. He got all those connections. I thought you can take care of him later. Carson Boatman's hot. So yeah, he's hot. But I thought I don't gotta pick nobody. You know what I'm talking about, DC. I'm sure I don't know if you heard that phrase before, but I was always told that all I gotta do is stay black and die. That's all I gotta do. Everything else is optional. Leprous, I know who you'd marry. Yes, we already know who you'd marry. No, seriously, there's nobody on these shows that I would marry. There really isn't. I would marry and I want to date. Oh my God, no. I mean, I guess Chase, maybe. I guess. Oh my God. You're stuck. Okay, girl, you're stuck on that one. Okay. And same on days too. I'm like, I know you knew who you meant. Sonny's a mess also. He's a mess. But yeah, Lucas Adams is hot. I know Lucas Adams. We're friends. I know him. He's hot too. Yes, he is. Oh my God, I'm frozen. No, why am I frozen? Oh my God. Everything froze.